Hey guys, good morning. It's an early morning. We got up really early and made it over here to Glacier National Park. Guys, this is one of the most stunningly beautiful places. I mean, I've seen some beautiful places already on this trip, but this just takes the cake. Wow. We left our campsite early, like before 5 a.m. and it was pitch black. And sadly, I didn't bother to put my GoPro on, so I missed the ride coming in, but I'm definitely gonna put it on and show y'all some stuff on the ride out. It's amazing. Anyway, guys, it is, and see, there's Aly in the background trying to hide. So anyway, we're gonna show you some more stuff from today. Hey guys, well, welcome here for a ride down off of, what was it, Logan's Pass, my love?
Yep, Logan's Pass.
That was, okay, 1.5 mile hike to the overview for Hidden Lake. So worth it. It was gorgeous. And this ride down is amazing. Just amazing. Definitely a handful of things, recommendations. One, take your camera. Take a camera, take a video camera, take as many ways to document this stunningly gorgeous place. Tip number 2, bring an extra layer. It's August, and it's cold up here. I mean, bring an extra layer. Tip number 3, bring some food with you, because it is a long ride in, and once you get onto the park, there's not much else but the visitor center, and I don't think any of them had any cafes or anything. So you're going to want some food and water, so bring that with you. Tip number, what is this now, 4? Anyway, next tip. Come early. Definitely come early. Whether you have a day use pass or not, you want to get here early, because we crossed into the park at 5:30 a.m. and the parking lot was, oh, hello, dude. The parking lot was already, what, about 2/3 full?
Yeah, it was pretty close to full at 5:30.
Yeah. So you definitely want to be crossing into the park absolutely no later than 5:30.
And there's two types of passes. You need the ticket and your pass.
Yeah, you need not only just your pass, your annual pass or your park pass, but then you need your day use pass, unless you get here before 6 a.m., in which case all you need is your pass into the park or your annual pass. Another tip, fuel up before you get onto the park. We both had just over half a tank, and when we left our campsite, and by the time we got to Logan's Pass, we both were right at a quarter. So we are literally in neutral, coasting downhill. You just never know. Oh, but guys, it is so worth it to see these views. Yeah, it was worth the trip. It was worth getting up early. It's just wow. Okay, love. So, 2 questions. 1, do you have any additional tips?
My tip number 1 is to be coming into the gate at 5:30 a.m.
A.M.
because there were people and circling. They were fighting for parking spots.
Oh yeah, they were. It got vicious there for a while. Do you have another tip?
Another tip. Take the hike. Take the 1.5-mile hike. There's a great difference. But while we were on the hike, we saw a doe. We saw multiple, mountain goats?
Yeah, mountain goats.
Bighorn, the
rams,
bighorn
yeah.
sheep. Birds, gophers, woodchucks, all kinds of animals. So that's definitely worth it. And it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Was it the marmot or?
The marmot.
Marmot, yeah. We actually got one up close, as y'all saw in some of the other video.
But definitely worth taking the trip and worth taking the hike.
Oh, yeah. So just, the other question is, give me some of your thoughts on all of it.
My thoughts on all of it.
This whole morning, because I know when the alarm went off, I don't think you were real happy with me.
Oh, no, it was good. And actually, I'm in line with a lot of what you said already. Get here early, bring some food, bring some snacks. If you take the hike, take water with you. But overall, it's definitely worth it. Great experience.
Oh,
Thank you, love, for bringing us here.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. These were the experiences that when I planned this whole crazy, wild 16-day trip, I wanted to share with you was this. And, you know, guys, what we both love is being able to share it with y'all, all of you there on YouTube. So, you know, whether you're in another country or just another part of our country.
Or making plans to take your own trip.
You guys, it's worth it. It's plan the trip. Life is short. Don't wait. Plan the trip, set a date, and do it. Because life has a way of taking over. You know, getting busy, getting crazy, and if you don't, before you know it, life has passed you by. So, okay, guys, we're going to keep showing y'all the ride out of here. I think we're going to try and stop at the lake here at the very base of all the mountains. So, check back in with y'all later. Okay, guys, when you're videoing, you have all these great intentions, and sometimes things go sideways. So as you see, we didn't stop at the lake coming down the mountain there in Glacier National Park because we were that low on fuel. And we came into the fuel station on fumes, both bikes. It was a little scary. So lots of tips and tricks that we shared. Some of them that we followed, like having food and having extra, you know, like multiple cameras to video while we were there. Others we wish we had followed on our own, like an extra layer of clothing, because it was like August 5th or something like that, and it was cold. So, and then of course having fuel. But anyway, did that, made it back to the campsite, which, check out this picture, it was such a great campsite. Here. And, you know, after having been on the road for 7 days, riding a minimum of 350 miles each day up to that point, getting up at 4 a.m. when the alarm went off, By the time we made it back to the campsite early afternoon, we were done and we crashed. And then when we got up, we kind of had a couple of beers, so the video didn't quite get done while we were at the campsite. But guys, if you were ever wondering if Glacier is something that you should go and see, you really, really should. It was spectacularly breathtaking. And we had seen, I mean, if you check out some of the videos, we had seen some amazing places, from the Avenue of the Giants to Crater Lake to Highway 12 through Washington, Idaho, and then into Montana, the Lolo Pass. I mean, it was all gorgeous. But Glacier left me breathless. It was spectacular. Definitely worth going to go see. So, now, because you know the adventure continues, definitely come back next time, because next time you're going to see all the footage and all the great stuff from Rocky Mountain Roll that was hosted every year now by Amanda Zito and her family of As the Magpie Flies. It was such a special event, and so grateful that we had the opportunity to go. So guys, for those of you who are still watching, got 2 questions for you. 1, have you ever been to Glacier? And if so, what were your thoughts? And 2, have you ever been someplace or had an experience like that that just truly took your breath away? Share it with us. Maybe you'll spark someone else's adventure. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm gonna say bye for now. Come back next time, check out Rocky Mountain Roll, because you know the adventure to be continued.